Hey YouTube, it's the Paper Witch. I got a haul for you, and I got a big one. So, heavy. First thing I did. Now I was coming from an appointment, and now recently I've been saying I'm not happy with my book of shadows. I want to do something more creative with it, and the type that I'm using, and it's the one I did my first video on, where I was showing you how to make parchment paper with acrylic paint in a book. And yeah, it's fun to do that, but I'm really limited to paint because this is a pre-bound book, so it makes it, if I scrap anything or start adding things in other than paint, what's going to happen is it's going to get thicker and thicker and thicker, and eventually it won't just sit closed. It'll sit like, it won't be closed. I won't be able to close it, and that's an issue. So I've been looking for something I can use, like some sort of tack binding or something like that. So I've been like, oh goddess, show me something. So Goddess put me in the right direction this morning. I was up my husband's butt because he took a wrong turn and was going to go the long way around to get home from breakfast. We drive by a yard sale, and he stopped and he was like, oh, well, I thought I saw something that you'd like, and it was like a little caddy shelf thing, but it ended up being like a magazine rack that sits on the floor. He thought it was something else. And I look, and sitting in an old suitcase was this with 100 pages in it. So it's 50 sheets, 100 pages. Scrapbook book. And these. There's 6 of them. 6 of them. 25 sheets. 50 pages in each. Except for one of them. One of them is like a darker shade, and it only has 20 sheets, 40 pages. So, but that's okay. Great find for a yard sale. I paid $5 for all of this. Great find. Fantastic find. Next was a Savers find. Is that everything from Savers? Yes. Yes. It was a great Savers find. I found, oh, where's the open one? Oh, that's interesting. The open one is gone. How strange. Oh, and that's from Dollar Tree anyways. My Dollar Tree haul is humongo. I'm doing that in a separate video because I won't be able to do it all in one. So at Savers, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing one. Did I give it to my mother to use after all? I might have. I might have. I might not have. Everything's kind of everywhere. So I got these. Scrapbook set. And these were all 99 cents each at Savers. Someone must have just unloaded their scrapbook supply. This one's like 4th of July-ish, great 4th of July. This one I love for like the everyday apothecary stuff, herby stuff. It's got like, all sorts of cool little doodads. I like this one. This one's for Christmas. So it's like, it's called Fa La La. And it's got like all these different papers in it. See? It's all the different papers and stuff mixed for it. This one. And then all the different paper that's in it. And then this one, I thought I could have sworn there was another one. I could have sworn I had another one. Could have sworn. So strange. I could have sworn I had another one. That's so odd. One, two, three, four, six, seven. Would you ever feel like you just misplaced something and it's like, you know you had it? So weird. That is weird. I don't know. So I guess I'll get into, yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I can't find it. Huh. Strange. I will show it in the next video if I find it. For some reason, I don't know. I know I got more than that. There was something else. I feel like, yeah, I'm missing one of these things. I'm missing one. I'm missing something. So weird. Oh, well. Happens. It's probably in my car or something silly. So that was my haul from a yard sale in Savers. And yeah, that's it. So, so next, I wanted to know one thing. I wanted to know if you guys want, so basically I have to start my grimoire, which is what I call my Book of Shadows. I've been referring to Book of Shadows because not everybody refers to it as a grimoire. I prefer grimoire, that's what I prefer, but I'm going to use Book of Shadows for the purposes of understanding of all, especially people who are non-Wiccan, non-witch, non-pagan, who are watching this video just for curiosity or whatever. So my Book of Shadows, or my grimoire, do you want me to just do it and show you the final product, or would you like to watch sometime and me go through and do it? So if you are interested in seeing the process of a few pages, comment down below, and we'll do that. And comment down below like other things that you want to see. You know, do you want to see me do spell work? There's some spell work I'm willing to show. With Maybon coming, if you want me to film it and you want to see Maybon, put that, just put in the comment section what you want to see, like what you want to hear about, what you want to learn about. So I have my crafting video I'm trying to work on with my son. He's at his dad's this weekend. So, when he gets back on Monday, I'm going to pick him up early Monday. So, I'm hoping to get my candle craft video with him done. It's going to be our Samhain craft. So, I'm going to be filming it early, but we're going to be making candles for Samhain, like the Maybon one he made for me. And what else? I have a couple other things I want to do craft-wise. I know I haven't put any DIY videos up yet, and I need to. Because it's just been haul videos for the past 2 weeks. I've been so crazy busy with work. Everything's been haul video, haul video, haul video. Because I feel like I've got to do something. I can't just leave it sitting here for 3 weeks. And, that's not a good, I'm not a good vlogger if I'm doing that. So, and I might actually take you guys a couple places. I am making an attempt. Hopefully I won't be crazy busy. On the 13th, I want to go to the Southeastern Massachusetts Pagan Pride Day. At September 13th in Lakeville, Mass. For anybody else who's interested in going. There is another Pagan Pride Day on September 27th in Western Massachusetts. I'm not sure what city. And then they have one that's the Eastern Massachusetts Pagan Pride Day, and it's further north. They should call it Northeastern, but it's just the Eastern. And then I go to Southeastern, which is by Lakeville. It's a little smaller, but it's nice. If you want any information about Southeastern Massachusetts Pagan Pride Day, you can go to it's Southeastern Massachusetts Pagan Pride. There's a website. I think it's paganpride.com, or it could be Southeastern Massachusetts paganpride.com or Southeastern Massachusetts Pagan Pride Day. Like, I don't know if there's a day on the end of that. .com or .net. I don't know if it's .com or .net, but it's one of those. So, I'll put it in the description bar below, so you can, which will just make it easier. That way you guys can just link right to it. I'm going to link it down below so you know where to go. I will know by midweek if I'm going. So I should know by Wednesday or Thursday if I'm definitely going. And if I am definitely going, if you see me, say hi. Don't be afraid to say hi to me. I'm very friendly, easily approachable. Don't be afraid to say hi if I go. So I do want to go. So I think I'm definitely going. Even if I don't get anything, I'm going. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I probably won't be able to help myself, but I want to see what all the different merchants and vendors are doing. And I called, because you can contact the people on the website, and I called, and I talked to her. The lady was very nice, Miss Butler, she was very nice. I'm filling out an application to have a table there next year. So hopefully I will have a merchant's table next year, which will be great. Hopefully that'd be great. So, but anyways, let's see, other witchy news. Other witchy news. I don't know. And that's another thing I wanted to do, speaking of witchy news. I'm going to research how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to start in a few weeks, hopefully. I'd like to start it in the next 3 weeks. I'll be starting something called Witchy News, or the Witch's News. Something like that. I think Witchy News is good. If you have any other suggestions as to what it could be called, let me know. But it's going to be kind of like my little, I don't know, not like a podcast, but like it's going to be unedited. I'm going to talk about stuff. That's it. I'm going to talk about stuff. So whether it be, news like current events, or just something to talk about, something historical. Maybe we'll talk about historical stuff. I think I'm all for learning, and I think that we should be always learning and always learning something new. So I'm gonna try to do something like that. Hopefully, I really want that to pan out. So, and I'm going to be starting a blog on some stuff too soon. So, I just want people to see both sides, because sometimes I feel like, I don't know, how do I put it? I feel like people who are non-pagan don't understand our religion, and they kind of, sorry, my eye is so itchy. They judge us. They think that we worship Satan or something, and we don't. We don't even believe in Satan, funny enough. So, well, I don't anyways. And all the pagans that I know don't. But so something like Witchy News, things like that, something we can learn to educate each other, and if you have something you want to see on that, something you're interested in learning about, just leave that in the description as well. And when those videos start, suggestions get left in, something you want, to hear about. So any DIY videos you want to see, or discussion videos, or info videos, leave in the description below, and I'll do a video on it. I think that's how I'll do it. If you put a suggestion, I'll do a video. So other than that, Merry Part, blessed be, have a great day.